we got this outline of a page set up here. Come on, there we go. Nice. So we have this outline of a page set up here for our company page. All the information is being piped in, which is great. The page looks like halfway decent. There's a little like couple things that I'm gonna just go in here and kind of spruce up and change to make this look a little bit better, and like change out the little logo up here, add in like aboutus.dev after. So there's just some like tiny things that we're going to come in here and mess around with the code on. And I'm no pro coder, so get ready if you are going to tune in for a little bit of this to watch someone who is self-taught and is not the best coder in the world make something look nice. So yeah, I think this needs to have like a little finger that pops up, the cursor pointer and stuff. But yeah, so it's on its way. It's close, but time to jump in and make this look better. So first thing to do here is we need to clone the repo, which we need to create a branch and then clone the repo. So create a branch. I think I clone the repo and then I create the branch. I know I need terminal up. So I'm here in the terminal, basic. Step. Git checkout B, that's what it is. So let's clone this motherfucker and then let's go in and start to. So I think I copied it. So this is how bad I am. I know this stuff when I'm doing it a bunch, but I haven't coded in like a month, so I got to go through and read it all now. So git clone, that's what I thought it was. So git clone, there it is, cloning. Okay, perfect. Now, wait till all this thing, everything comes in. And then once it comes in, I need to install the packages. So we'll do like a yarn install. So now let's open it inside of VS Code. So we'll go open folder. And we'll be inside. Is this the right one? Shoot. What do I got it in? It's in Ryland King. Okay, great. So then, shit, I'm gonna fix that because I'm gonna get lost if I leave it here. So here it is. Usually keep these inside of documents. There's another one. We're just going to replace it. And we're going to let that load. Come on, load, load, load. Oh, I should have just deleted the other one. So the sucker's going to load. Now we're going to open it. And we're going to do yarn install. Okay, great. So now that's loaded. And now this should be the one that's most up to date. Let's just triple check that. It's got to be. Okay, I'm just going to freaking do it. No, I'm not. Here it is. Jobs board web. This should tell me info. Command I gives you info. Downloaded today at 125. Perfect. Okay, so now this is the one I want to open. So here it is, opening VS Code. Okay, so here we got it opened, and let's open up our terminal, which is Control tilde. And now I want to install everything. So we're going to install all the packages that are in the package.json. We're using yarn, so I'm going to go yarn install. This will install everything. Um, 31,000 packages. Holy smokes. Look at all those. So once this is installed, next step, we're going to pull it up and make sure it's working, and then we'll start getting into the code. Come on. So we're waiting for these guys to load. If you're just tuning in, we're going to be going through the aboutus.dev company profile page. This is the company profile page that is set up right now. It looks halfway decent, but there's some stuff that we want to, I want to improve. Like these are a little too small. I want to make the width here a little bit less. So like make these gutters, the padding more, or make this max width of this whole section here less. When like you hover over this thing, it shouldn't be that little, it should be like the cursor pointer, so that people know like this is a clickable thing. So like see how this has the click, like this whole thing should have that little hand show up. So great, so now we're done. So now yarn dev will fire up this local host. And once the local host is up, then we should be able to just type this into the browser and we're dialed. No, don't worry. So you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm live coding.
Cool.
What's up?
Yeah, just see what's up.
Oh, we gotta. Actually, I don't want to do this. I need to get out of that, which is go command Control C, and I need to create a branch off of this branch. So if I go get branch, will tell me what branch I'm on. I'm on master. I don't want to be on master. Dylan would kill me if I'm coding on master. So I gotta get away from master, and I gotta check out my own branch. So I'm gonna go get checkout, and then we title our branches with our initials and then what the branch is going to be. So this is just going to be, I'm just going to go company profile UI. Okay, great. So now we're switched. I can check by going get branch, right? And so can I zoom in here? Nice, so you can see it. Yeah, so now I'm on this branch, which is great. And now I can start to code. I'm glad I caught that. So yarn dev started server. And now I gotta wait for this thing to load. Perfect. Now we're loading. Awesome, it's doing it. For a second, I thought it wasn't gonna go. All right, local host 3000. Aboutus.dev is coming up. It's gonna work. Come on. Great. So we're going to be coding on this one /collective since this is our first customer. Actually, I should redo that homepage too. I'm going to keep a little thing right here. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. Oh no, how do we already have a button? Error. Whatever. I'm going to keep this. What I just saw is the homepage is I need to update the homepage. So I'm just going to write down little things like this that I need to that I'll need to code. So update homepage. Shit. Okay, what's going on? Must contain a project ID. Oh, I don't have the environment variables set up. So obviously you guys can't see that. So I'm gonna pull this up above. So so that you guys, I can just do this and we'll be on our way. So I got to pull in these environment variables. Shit, where do I get the environment? I had them in my, had them in the thing I threw away. Let's get the environment variables that I just threw away. Jobs board. So it should be a J. Come on. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. Jobs board, job. Yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna get it up. Take it out of the trash. Come on. Take this out of the trash. So here's all the stuff you got to do before you can even start coding. What a joke, huh? Okay. Out of the trash. And now I'm going to find what these environment variables were. And then we should be good. Come on. Oh, here it is. Okay, great. So I'm gonna pull this up here. I'm gonna triple check that no one can see this because it's important. So here we are. All right, so now I gotta find these environment variables, which are environment local. Okay, come on. We need public package JSON. Why are these not here? All right, I'm gonna create a new window here in VS Code. Sorry, you can't see it. I just gotta get these environment variables in. Once they're in, I'll bring it back down. I'm gonna open a folder. I'm gonna open a folder that's on desktop, JavaScript web, and then we're gonna look in here. Please tell me you're in here. God damn it! Are you not in here? No. How are these not in here? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh man, we don't have the environment variables. Where do we get these? Down. Let's see. Ignore. Yeah, we have the env local example, but we don't have the variables, so we're getting paused, which is a bummer. So I've asked my co-founder if he can share those with me so I can get going on this. I'm wondering if there's any other place that I could find these environment variables. I thought it'd be cool if I did all this here so you could see it all, but now I'm getting stuck, which is halfway of a bummer. Test blogs. I don't think I have any other ones here. Share this should be all stuff from learning how to code. I just have all these things everywhere. Pictures, movies, downloads, documents. I gotta find the env variables. Where the hell are they? Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to find them. All right. So if we can't find the env variables right now, I can't code. I have to wait until I have those, or everything's broken. So what can we do here? We should probably just start getting into some of the design stuff, which I know I don't really want to get into. Right now, I'd so much rather do the code. All right, we're ending that. All right, I think I'm going to end this live session because we can't find the environment variables, and we'll come back. I'll go live once I have those and I can start coding. All right, sorry about that. That's the way it goes. Okay, so we got brutalized to start. It's taken an hour to get the development environment set up, but here we are. We finally got it up and running. I didn't have these environment variables in the repo or on my computer, so I had to get it from my co-founder, and now we got them. So now we're all set up on the local host, and they're all in the repo that we're using here. So the goal right now is to take this profile and make it into something that looks super nice. So we're gonna go kind of little by little here and get as far as we can. So the right way to do this, from what I've heard, is is to go start with start with mobile first. So if we look at mobile first, obviously there's a lot going on here. So we're gonna make this into a logo, and we're gonna make this a little bit shorter, and we're just gonna start at the top and go down. So I'm gonna get out of this because this is the real page itself. If you want to look at it, you can look at it there. Don't need this open anymore. And let's go back and forth between over here. Don't need any of this open. I might need to see it open. I'll leave that up. Great. So here's this. So we need to get into the components, and I imagine we're going to be looking at. Let's see. We want to be. So I'm in Next.js, and index is like the main page. I've got a lot of shit here that I've screwed around with. Aboutus.dev. Load. So I'm just trying to figure out where that thing is. Aboutus.dev. Homepage. Nice. You got it? Sweet. Hope I don't have to have to do this again. It's real nice when you don't get interrupted, but oftentimes I'm getting interrupted, and that's just life. Like, think it all goes easy, but oftentimes you gotta get up and do a bunch of things in between. I'm just trying to keep it going here. So here's the nav, our contact emails, aboutus.dev. Great. So we want to make a logo. I have a logo here that I've put together in aboutus.dev. Logo. It's a circle. I don't know even what we're going to want to use for a logo. I'm just going to do this for now and just get something in there. Yeah, so logo, icons. It'd be nice if the logo could just be a fucking icon. But I don't think that's what we have going on, so I'm just going to do this and then pray that it's that it's cool. So we'll go here, put it in, go back up to nav. All right, so this sucker, we only want to see this span, or this whole thing. We're gonna go span dot, and that. Come on, give me class. There it is. That's using Emmet. It's a VS Code extension, and it'll pop up that extra stuff. So class name. Here we want to have this hidden on everything bigger than small screens. So now if I click this, is that thing hidden? No, it's still there. Refresh. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so success. Workout?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's like, oh, extreme life thing? I was like, no, it's my brother-in-law set up. He does some vlogs.
Oh, he was looking at this?
Yeah, no, he was looking
Oh,
at the thing downstairs. He was walking inside.
that's funny.
Yeah, I rearranged his room a little bit. We're going to put the bed right next to the door.
Sick.
That's the only place for it.
Perfect.
Because it needs to be plugged in.
Yeah.
But we can always move it later.
Oh, what the fuck? Let's just see if this works next.
Yeah. I just got in that.
LG hidden. There we go. Okay, so now the thing's fucking hidden, but we only want it hidden on like small and or bigger than small. So anything we want to show this on medium screens. We don't want to show so like this. Flex. This one is actually flex SM hidden. This one is hidden on small screens, and then SM flex. So now we should be able to go, and there it is, like this, and now it's gone. Great, and now we want to put the image in here. How far out are they? You don't know? Shit.
I'm going to say 2 hours.
That's a pretty good guess. Logo. Okay, cool. That's in. Class name equals width 8, height 8. Text is aboutus.dev. God, that's the right size, but it looks horrible. Alt text is aboutus.dev. So I think we need to create the logo. Go back here. So we're going to Figma. Should the logo be .dev or us? Come on. Back to files. Gotta get rid of this. This bugs me every time. Sorry, let's see you later. Why is it now? It's up front. It's gonna bug me even more. Outreach material. There's the logo. Okay. So I had this thing as the logo. And then we're going to attach these to the ends like that, and that's probably in the middle, and I'm just going to ship this, and we have a logo. So by this logo, we're just going to call it logo, so it will replace the other one, and I'm going to come back in, drag it into there, dev, and I'll change it in the future when I have some more time to a better logo, but for now, I think this is going to work just fine. Head back here. Give me something. Show me. Nice. .dev. aboutus.dev. I don't want to create a logo right now. It's the last thing I should be doing. That's good enough. Email me new opportunities. This is what it's going to look like on an iPhone. Email me new opportunities. Email me. Yeah. New opportunities, hire. Okay, great. So email me new opportunities. Click on this. This thing pops up. We'll probably need to fix that too. So I'm going to write it down my little thing. Fix modal dev. What should this say? So such a shitty thing. Email me new opportunities. Jobs. Here, look it up. Thesaurus opportunity. Fitness jobs. If we just go email me opportunities. That looks pretty good. Email me opportunities. Hire. Email me opportunities and hire. Let's try this. Email me opportunities. That's pretty good. That's good enough. Email me opportunities. All right, so then we scroll down, but it has this, when we're scrolling down, it has the, see that line right there? That border bottom? I hate that. We need to get rid of that. That's not, it just doesn't look that good. So let's see here. We're in the nav, and there should be a border bottom. There it is. So I don't want to see that on the border bottom. Let's look at border. None. So I want to have border, none, and then anything bigger than SM will have border on the bottom of it. So boom, border's gone. And now let's double check the border's there. On this guy, it doesn't look like it is there. We're going to need that border to be there. Come on. Why is that not there? Gotta go SM border and then border B. Is there a border 0? Border 9. Border looks like such a funny word to me right now. I don't know why. It's not there. It's not supposed to be there, but we're supposed to have a border here. Why? God, this is not happening. There it is. Okay, so there it is, and now there shouldn't be one here. I didn't need to do the border none. Got it. Great. So no border. No border. Just cool. And then border. Great. And it's not going to matter as much when it's on this page. To be honest, when it's on this whole page, I don't think there should be one. But if we were to do that, then we want to go back to this pages and find the company slug. Go up in here and company. Oh, maybe we need to change the nav everywhere. I don't want to change the nav everywhere. We're just going to leave it. It's fine. And actually, I think we're going to need to leave it for other pages too. So I might just take this whole thing away and just go order B. And it is what it is. So that's that. Let's get so we have the aboutus.dev thing. Roaming opportunities. We have the subscribe horizontal, which is when this extends. Now, all this create profile. Yeah, so it changes from create profile. So we should just have this say spam, and then one on mobile, it should say higher. And so on mobile, we're just going to say flex SM hidden, and then spam. And this one's going to be create profile. Yeah. Create profile, and we want this to show up. So hidden SM flex. So flex. Now it should show us 2. So let me take this out here, and now we should be able to see it right. I don't even think I need to refresh this page because it's doing this fast refresh thing, but sometimes I just do it because I don't trust it all the way. Okay, so it fucked this up. Higher is there. And now it's not showing it because this button is set to not show on medium and higher, but we want it to show everywhere. 1 second. Okay. Create profile, hire. Nice. Get hired. Email me my dream job. Should be changed. So subscribe horizontals here. I don't want that open anymore. Placeholder text. Yes. Dream job. So email me my dream. Get hired. Aboutus.dev. Cool. Cool. Now this thing up here. Let's go higher before we go lower. Up here we got to change all that stuff. So it's in the meta component, and we have the fave icon. So we're going to go to fave icon generator, which is right here. I've used it a bunch. And then I'm going to just drag in this logo PNG to that. I'm just going to do this here, download it. There's the zip, undo the zip, throw away the zip. There's the folder. Okay, now we need to go back to the code, and we're going to find where all that stuff is. Save icon. Cool. And now all that should match up with what's in here. So we have Android, Apple Touch, save icon, and site webmaster, which I don't think we need. So I'm going to take these, drag them right into here, and replace all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. Save. Now here it should give us the new one, which it probably will. And then we're going to call everything. We need to change all this shit. And actually, this is a good time. We use constants. So where the heck are the constants? Library constants. Okay, so we have these certain constants that I should have been using a lot more, such as the company name and logo and stuff. Great, so there's that, which is awesome. So contact email, homepage, export. Okay, I really need that company name. We picked the name. Ah, fuck it. Get jobs. Aboutus.dev. This is aboutus.dev. Aboutus.dev. Cool. Okay, great. So now collective. Thumbnail image isn't coming in through here. So we're going to go back. So I want to change collective, and then I want to put like aboutus.dev in that title section there. So we got to come back to the page, which is there inside of pages, because we're in next. And then in here, we should be getting company. Yeah, so this is getting the company, which is collected. So title. We're actually going to want to go like this and get it into a template. Literal, I think, is what it's called, but I don't know. I don't really care what it's called. I just care that I know how to do it. So collective. There it is. Perfect. And now this is piping into the layout, which I assume it's piping into the meta component that we were just in. So what should this say? Collective. Should say something like meet. Collectives. Engineering team. I think that makes more sense. And this should be, we should optimize this for some SEO, but again, I just got to get this done. We'll come back in a while and do those things. Right now, we just got to move. So, that's that done. Great. So this is dialed in up here. Dev. Higher. All right. So now it's focused. Let's get this thing, the cover image, dialed in. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. So meta is taken care of. Oh shit, did I not move? I didn't change, I think I'm on master. I am on master, get branch. Shit. Oh, okay. I'm on the master, so I shouldn't have been on the master. Fuck, what? I think I need to, so I'm gonna go get, I need to go yarn fix, which fixes all this stuff that goes wrong with my computer specifically. I'm gonna go git add, git commit. Git nav and meta data. Okay, and then oh yeah, I guess the 5 icon counts as that, and then I'm gonna go git push, and then I need to get off master. Okay, so now git checkout. I'm checking out a different branch. So git checkout b rk slash company slug UI. Company slug. Oh shit. Okay, so now let's make sure I'm on that branch. I am. And now let's get back into coding. Should not have done all that in master. That's a bummer. Fuck. Oh well. Let's see if anything is happening here. Anybody's chatting. Maybe not. But that's open now, which would be good. So, okay. This is up and going. Okay. So here we're gonna fix this. This is a little bit too big. I just don't want it to be that big. I do like it fits a lot of stuff in there, but it just takes too much. That's I want people need to be able to start reading and getting information. That's the goal. So let's make this a little smaller. Okay, cool. Constants are in. Okay, we got nav, and now what element is that? We gotta look it up inside here. So we know we're on the slug, company slug, company show. Whoa, it just opened this thing that you should never open. Node module is pointless. Company show. So here we go. Company show. Company show. And now we're in company show. We want to look up company header, info, company content, container, company banner. Cool. So now we're in the company banner, and there's the cover image. We got it height 64. So I think it probably looks good with height 64 on desktop. That looks decent. Maybe we can go height. Is it? I think it's height 52. Let's do height 64. Okay, so that's a little bit smaller. I do want it smaller. Is there like, I think there's a height 48? Nope. Height 52 and then type 40. Type 40. That looks better. I almost won't even go smaller than that, man. I just want the info. Like, I just want people to be able to read it right off the bat. So let's go 32. See what that looks like. This thing doesn't matter that much. 32. I think that looks good. And this looks good. It's a little bit too big. We're going to drop this down to 52. Like 52. And that feels a little bit too small. Object cover. Height 64. It's not even big enough when you look at this image. Image, we just see cases, object. Yeah. What's this? Object fits. Oh, there's no object fit. Object contain. Yeah. No. It's probably got to be object cover. Fuck. Object scale down. What is that? Yeah. Just look at it. Object scale down. So it's got to be cover. Object cover for full. Do we even need this cover image thing? I kind of don't like it. Like, I'd rather not have it. But there's kind of like a fact if you want to be able to see a little bit of what this is like. We don't have any photos or anything in there right now. So, man, I'm just thinking now how cool it would be if this could be like a Twitter post in itself that has like a photo with it, or has a quick little like clip from the conversation. Would be awesome as well. Maybe we keep it at height 64. And suck it up. Cover. Oh, gotta fix something up there. All right. Okay, so yeah, we could get rid of that fucking thing. Yeah, we could totally get rid of that thing and just have, and then end up with imagery down here inside of these would be really freaking cool. I think that's where we want to go, getting rid of this whole thing. This is pointless. What would be awesome is if you're scrolling this, it feels like Twitter, and in here is like an image or a video that you could play back. It would be really sick. So let's see if we could do something with that. See what it looks like. So we have company banner. We show company banner. Fuck. social links. It's the about company header info. Company header info. Let's put in the logo, which we had.
What are y'all doing?
Here. I'm live coding. How's it going? Yeah. Nice.
I want to, but I'm doing it again, so it's good.
Nice. That's great. Yeah. I want to grab company header info. I want to put in the fucking logo. Here's the logo. Const. Okay. Company logo, and then I need to grab this. It's a cover image. Just want the logo. Okay, so here's the logo. Bring the logo in here. It's not grabbing the logo. I imagine it's because fuck, come on. I kind of want to just make this look like a Twitter profile as my goal, so maybe I'll start looking off that. No one ever closes the doors. Besides this thing. Shit. Decisions. I just got to make a decision and move forward. This is really big, and this isn't as big. Bigger. These are also, this text is small. Am I 100%? Oh, yeah. So I love I don't need. Oh, that's why this should be like this. This can go that, and now I have the logo. The logo will pop in a second. Refresh. Nope. Company is not defined. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so ultimately I just want this to be closer to the top. I don't want this big old freaking thing here. But there is something to having it. Let's see. Can we do... Yes, size. Fuck, what do I do here? Make this. We want to make this, bring this here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that to the right. I'm not a big fan of it being there. I'm gonna take this out of here. Okay, so that's out. I just want this. It just feels like I'm not getting the info quick. I want to come in and start reading. There's just too much. Like this is just taking up too much space. So I go here. It doesn't take up as much space because it's cut off on the sides. Maybe these things come up there, and that's how this thing stays smaller. So yeah, that's what we do. Okay. Aboutus.dev. Dream team also doesn't make sense anymore. It should just probably be dream job. Off the side, I think this should be similar. I gotta get this higher up. How do we get this higher up? Company show. If we go, auto. It's already looking better. We get this, take these things out and put them over here. So now we're getting to the harder stuff. Not harder stuff, but just big decisions. Oh man, this is always hard. What if we put jobs? If we just leave it as is, I probably should have designed some of this out beforehand. Well, I did design it out beforehand. Maybe I'm doing too much, and maybe I just need to get moving, not do this. Looks okay. Yeah, that's the call. I gotta get past this. We'll come to it later on in life. Okay, come back. Is good enough. Collective. Let's increase the size of the logo. Company banner. So well, that's fine. On here, we want to do so MD H32 MD with 32. Fuck. I'm just gonna make this thing fucking smaller. I can't stand how big cover image is. 52. How is it 52 to 64? What am I missing here? 32, 28, 28. I should increase this so you can see. I'm gonna move this thing over. Company show. Nice. It's better. Okay. Legend left. 10. How much is this? This looks weird now. I like this one better. Yeah, this is just too wide. That's why. I gotta fix that. So then, DML. Okay. Now I need to split this into two. I need to get this shit fully over there. Which I move over there. we're just gonna do mobile, and then I'm gonna go back over there. I don't know if I can do it just yet. There's too many moving parts. I gotta do mobile first. Collective. Okay. That's pretty cool. 21 and 2 open positions in the company about. Art. Nope. Description. Company header info. Company header info. We've already updated. Employee count. Base. Yeah, easy text base. Cool. Text base, and then stuff below is the company about, which is right here. So let's bring that in. P white. Let's look at text size. Font size. Text base, yeah. XSM, text base. Positions. Cool. Now I want to get this thing a job with CMS. We handle, I'm not going to deal with copy right now, even though I want to. Read more about collective image team below. That should be hard coded in, so we're going to hard code. Take this out of here. Then I'm going to want to freaking publish. Now validation errors. Shit. Description. Let's see what this looks like. There it is. Okay, so now we want to get the about. What is it? That's so funny. It changed the size of it too. Description. Okay, so this is going to go away once this thing can run. And read more of the company. And then we want it to say the company's name, right? So read more about collective. Shit. So let's figure out what's in this object. Log company. Give it to me. There we go. That's funny. Destructure it too. If that works. Maybe it's just name. Just gonna try it. Name. Okay, got it. So actually, with this it goes like that, I think. And then we want to go like this, and that should get even more about correct. And their engineering team. Cool. Okay, great. Now this is going to go away once we get the jobs board, the CMS updated. And scrolling down. Okay. So in here we have the 2 jobs. We want to make those a little bit bigger on desktop. We wanted to include some other info, right? Of how long the job's been around. Maybe we don't even need to do that. Jobs. Let's see. So jobs card. Listing a fragment. And put the fragment down here, and then we're going to go a listing link. This whole thing should be the link. And then we'll just give this will that change things? No. Great, now this whole thing is good. Here's what it is. Cool. Let's do a little hover, border, gray, 200. Ooh, that's weird. We'll do blue. It's fine. Not the best, but it'll work. San Francisco, region requirements. I wonder, okay, I'll update that later. But that'll say remote for them because they're a remote company. I think I want to get these things up higher, but I don't know where the jobs should go. So, fudge. Jobs. I should just do this part first. Mobile first, which I never do. Okay, see this part here? Padding, we're gonna get that over. Company. I got no idea where that is. So let's go to slug. And company show, social links, company about, job cards, QA section. That's the new section. Thank you, Dylan. QA section. Here it is. Okay. Company. QA. Okay. Come on, man. Where the hell is everything? QA section. Company show. QA section. Oh, there's tons of QA sections. Got it. So, company, title, company. Where's the title? Rewrite. right. Yes. And then in the company, we want to get it higher up. Why? QA section. Why is this section? Must be this. PT4. Oh, interesting. So, now I want the company to be further away from the job. Company. PT8. This should pop down. Great. Let's make company a bit bigger. H3 white. What are we doing here? Done. Font size. So here is. Okay, come on. What is CSS stuff? CSS tone config. H3 white. I think there's like an H2 white then. I don't know where that came from. H2 white. Shit. No, this is coming up. So it's no. All right. That's where I am. Probably gonna need to take a little break and come back in a little bit. But to whatever extent, it doesn't feel like I did much. If I can figure out how to fix this stuff here on mobile, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Because once this is fixed, all this stuff is fixed, and then update these things, and we're pretty much dialed. So on the company select page. So that's where we are. I'm going to stop for now. I'll be back in a little bit to keep it going.